Hey everyone, David Cook, D'Franco Painting and Wallpaper. So we're doing a couple videos this afternoon from backyard. And yes, I'm just using a selfie. We're not trying to rack up our costs by using a videographer, so I'm just using an iPhone. So one of the top questions people ask is the top problems of painted cabinets. So usually about 4 or 5. Number one concern is cost. We've done a couple videos on this, blog articles as well, but for painting your cabinets, you can expect to pay from $120 to $150 per door or opening, depending on how you look at it. That's a good ballpark number you can start from. It depends on what type of wood it is. It depends how much prep work there is. There's a lot of cleaning where they're really excessively dirty, a lot of grease and oil where we have to really spend a lot of time degreasing. That'll affect the cost. If we're changing out your handles, changing out your handles by filling in the holes that's there, replacing new ones, that'll add the cost to it as well. Color, if you're adding multiple colors, that'll add to it. So that's kind of a ballpark figure what you can expect to pay. Number two question is, will the paint peel? If it's done correctly and if it's properly prepared, it's kind of like painting your automobile. If they've done the prep work, it's not going to peel. We're using a hybrid lacquer, which lasts a long time. Personally in our house, we've painted kitchen cabinets twice over almost 14 years now. The only reason is we got sick of the color. We went from what was there like an orange oak stuff that everyone hates to dark brown, and now we went to white. Next question is, will the paint chip? And the answer is yes. Paint can chip. It doesn't matter what the paint is on. If it's a car, tractor, deck, house, paint can chip. Usually the paint is harder than the surface that's being put on. So if a blunt force, a vacuum, that's the number one thing that will cause issues, is the vacuum cleaner going bam, bam, bam against the bottom. That will chip the paint every single time. Dogs will chew up kitchen cabinets. I don't know why, but they do. So that chipping is probably another thing. Another thing is fingernails. Believe it or not, where the handles are, if you don't have handles and you're grabbing it, just your fingernails will actually cause paint to chip and wear off at times. So we really encourage handles and hardware to avoid that. Next biggest question is, what problems will I have? The biggest problem you're going to have is water. If you're cleaning them incorrectly, you will have issues with your cabinets. Wood is really not water friendly, so people that leave wet rags on top of, hanging on, or using too much soap and water to clean your cabinets and letting that water sit on there, the water will absorb into the cabinets, especially if it's MDF. If you know what MDF is, you know what water damage is on MDF. So those are the biggest problems or questions, concerns people have about cabinets. Lastly, will it last? Cabinet paint lasts. The stuff we use is from ML Campbell or Chem Aqua. Same company. Actually both owned by Sherwin-Williams. Just depends where you get it from. It's a hybrid lacquer, which is meant for long durability. Dries stupid hard. So you're not going to have any issues with that paint coming off. If you have other questions about if you're considering painting your cabinets, if you have other questions, definitely let us know. We want to make sure that you're making the right decision. So we'd rather have you ask the questions than regret your decision later. Hope you have a great day. God bless.